A team collaborator is anyone who has read, write, or admin permissions for a team. Depending on their permissions, collaborators can view and create new document sets for a team, as well as manage other collaborators. Collaborators in a team can be your workspace colleagues or people who work for your clients. You can add a new collaborator to a team through the Workspace Manager. In this video, you'll learn how to add a colleague, as well as someone who works for your client to a team. We'll also show you what your client sees when they receive your invitation to become a collaborator. Let's dive in. To add a colleague to a team, click Manage to go to your Workspace Manager. Click Teams for your workspace to go to the Teams page. Make sure you use Teams in the Workspace Manager sub-navigation bar. If you use Teams in your main navigation bar, you will see the teams for your account, which is not what you want. Next, select the team you'd like to add a colleague to. Select Collaborators. Click Add and select Colleague. Enter your colleague's name and select the email address. Select whether the person should be a reviewer, observer, both, or neither in new document sets. Then click Add Colleague. Your colleague will have read, write, and admin permissions. Click the links below for information about reviewers, observers, and permissions. The colleague you've added will now be listed in your collaborators list for that team. The gold star indicates which collaborators are also your workspace colleagues. To add external collaborators to a team, you will also click Manage to go to your Workspace Manager, and then click Teams in your Workspace Manager to go to the Teams page. External collaborators are collaborators who aren't workspace colleagues. Often, these will be people that work for your client and are involved with getting legal paperwork done. Now, select your client's team. Select Collaborators. Click Add and select External Collaborator. Enter the email address of the person you'd like to invite to join as a collaborator. Select what observer and reviewer settings they will have by default for new document sets and what read, write, and admin permissions they will have. In case it's helpful, founders are commonly set as neither observers nor reviewers by default, but are given full permissions. We share more information about permission settings in the link below. Now click Add External Collaborator. This sends an invitation to the person you've invited. Once you've sent the invitation, the email address of the person you've invited will appear in the collaborators list with a pending status until they've accepted the invitation. If necessary, you can resend the invitation by opening the More menu and selecting Resend. Your client will receive an email invitation to join the team. After clicking Accept Invitation, they can review their permissions as well as their reviewer and observer settings. They can then choose their role on the team from the drop-down menu. The role they select has no impact on their permissions in any way. If your client doesn't have a Clerky account, they will be invited to create a password. On clicking Accept, they will become a collaborator on the team. To help your client add, remove, and manage collaborators from their Team Collaborators page, you can direct them to the link below on how to add a collaborator.